Well, I'm diving into a mushroom spot today. Actually, what I'm looking at in the earliest part of the season first is ground temperature. So what I'm keying off of is 52-degree ground temperature, and this is a southerly slope. These are elm trees, and basically what a morel mushroom is a bloom from the spore of the elm tree. And I just got down into a spot and I already see one. So let me flip this around. Pretty dry. It was 80 degrees yesterday. Very carefully look around the rest of the spots here. Oh, there's another one right back there. Alright. Now what I like to do is I actually like to pinch off the stem and leave the mass that actually grows the mushroom. Now here's a second one. Having to pull some of the stuff off of it. Again, pinch it at the ground. Oh, another one. Right, here we go. I want to take the mushroom itself, but I want to make sure that I leave, I believe it's called a mycelium, and that's the actual spore that grows the mushroom. So there was 3 right there in that little bundle. So I know they're out right here in this spot. There is another little small one right here, peeking up. Pinch him off at the ground. His little brother living right here next to him. Pinch him off at the ground. Well, the only thing I had in my truck was a sandwich bag from my lunch. So after I ate my sandwich, instead of recycling my bag a second day, I decided to fill it with mushrooms. Walking along this creek edge, you can see this stump of this old rotted out elm tree is going to throw a little bit of a spore off right here. Oh, it looks like there's another one up there. It's alright if those mushrooms are just a little bit dried out. Once you cut a 1/4 inch off the end of them and put them in some salt water to kill all the bugs and bacteria, they rehydrate usually quite nice. Oh, there's one hiding down in here. Keep digging for him. There we go. Nice one. Looks like I should have been out here yesterday looking for these guys. Here we go. There's another nice one. Okay, so I came down the hill and there's a cluster of elm right here. A good way to tell an elm tree is it has multiple trunks from one base, and the bark looks like this. You can see how the bark is peeling off at the bottom. Okay, and then you have basically like a drip ring that goes around the tree, and I want to show you this. So I just crossed the creek after picking several mushrooms, and I'm going to check the drip ring on every one of these elm trees. But as I stand here talking, I'm going to bend down and show you that right there. Great big old mushroom right under the drip line of that elm tree. And I'm sure if I look around a little bit, I can find a few more. Here I'm going to come in close, pinch all the way at the ground, leaving some of the stem, leaving all of the mycelium, I guess is how they say it. And that's just the way I was taught to do it, not to pull it out of the ground. That way they are more likely to reappear next year in the same spots. And that is basically how I know to come to this spot, is because it has produced years past. Alright, so I walked past this one. This little guy, I walked past him, and then I stopped because I was walking in the drip line of this tree. And so right here in front of me was a couple more little twin towers, a little tiny one and a bigger one. And as I sit here and look, here's another one. And there's another one. Another one. Oh, there's two more. There's two more right there. That one's a small one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's three more. There's three more right there. 1, 2. Oh, there's the third one. Oh, and there's a fourth one. There is a fourth one up in there. Yep. Alright, so let me gather these up real quick and we'll see how this goes. Now I'm basically under the drip edge of this tree here, and what I want to do is just continue to kind of circle out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6 mushrooms right here just within arm's reach, and I'm sure I've walked past a couple. So I'm just going to really slow down and work this vein of mushroom around these elm trees right here. So here's a couple, and then there's one, and then there's another one, and then there's a couple more. So again, staying just right within the drip edge of all of these trees, I'm coming around this edge right here, and I have to maneuver so that I don't step. So a couple of good ones. So I came across an interesting little 4-pack. If you, oh, there's another one. So let's see how many we got right here, just right here. So here's this first one. We're going to do one. Come up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I've got number 12. Right there's the 12th one. Man, that was a nice little haul. I just happened to look on the other side of this log in this same area that I've been searching, and I just seen these 2 giant twin towers sticking up. So I wanted everybody to get in here with me while I pick them. Ooh, these are nice and fresh. There's a tiny little one. There's a tiny, tiny little one. Right there. Tiny little guy.